Welcome to NEXTGames video on how to beat Legacy of the Lost against Gessho on any difficulty. Now this fight poses more of a challenge than most on very difficult due to the clones that Gessho spawns, so care must be taken when that happens. Let's first talk about the moves you will see from him. Gessho is a ninja who will use Utsesumi ni, Elemental ni, and enfeebles Ichi above 50% hit points. Below 50% hit points, he will use Utsesumi san, Elemental sans, and the knee enfeebles. Now he will use ranged attacks as well as melee attacks, and will use Majin Galkri sometime shortly after going below 50% hit points. Fortunately, this Majin is not as potent as others, and it normally only do 600 to 800 damage. The real risk comes in when he has clones out, and uses this as all of his clones will use it at the same time, which will end your run. The other abilities you will see him use are Hein Fubuki, which is a single target physical damage and poison ability, blocked by a single shadow. Haiden Sokaku, which is a single target physical damage and stun ability blocked by a single shadow. Hapobari, which is an AoE physical damage and stun ability. Shibar Aku, which is an AoE physical damage, knockback, and stun ability. Rin Fo Tosa, which is an attack boost, and Shiko no Mitate, which is a defense boost. Below 50%, he will also gain access to Sukatsi, which is an AoE magical damage, silence, defense down, and magic defense down ability. This is his most dangerous ability that will normally hit you and all of your trusts for 600 to 800 damage. Kamatachi is an AoE physical damage, knockback, and dispel all ability, and unlike most other AoEs, its effects can be blocked by shadows. Now the last mechanic in this fight has to do with two moves he can use that will summon 5 additional clones of himself. The first is Cage Doru, and it's used above 50%. When he uses this, you normally want to keep doing damage as quickly as you can to Gessho, as the ads will depop once a sufficient amount of damage has been done to him. Note that you can also kill the clones if you choose to. Below 50%, he will instead use the ability Kara Kurodoku. This will summon 5 clones, and only one of them will have a visible hit point bar. The other 4 will have invisible hit point bars. Until the visible hit point bar clone is killed, all of them will be invincible. Find the one with the visible hit point bar as quickly as possible and kill it. Note if the clones are stacked on top of each other, you may not be able to select the one with the visible hit point bar. If it happens to you, reposition yourself to spread them out as I do in this video. The two biggest risks in this fight are when the clones are out. You must keep shadows up so that if they use elemental sand spells, some of them will be blocked by your shadows. If all 6 sand spells land on you when your shadows are down, you will die. Now you also want to get rid of the clones as quickly as possible under 50% health, as Gessho using Majin Galkri at this period of time will lead to a wipe if those clones are out. Now I wasn't able to get ArcTT to sleep the clones, and from what I've read, they're probably unsleepable, so sadly it doesn't look like there is an easy way to slow them down short of quickly weapon skilling the one with visible hit points. Usually a single weapon skill will finish him off. For Trust, I'm using Joachim and Omiya for marches, Koromoru for haste 2, and Momburo and Yoran Oran for cures. Make sure you have at least 2 white mages, and from my experience, using a tank or DD Trust in this fight doesn't work that well. The tank usually keeps Gessho near the Trust, which makes him continually get hit with AoEs, and the DDs often takes lots of AoE damage. Keep Gekka, Yonin, and Kaka up, and let's get to work. That's going to be it for the Gessho video. I'll go ahead and put the drops up here on the screen so you can see what you can get from this fight. Have a great week, everyone. Stay safe and stay healthy.